Welcome to the Bearded Nomad Van Life. Haven't been posting much. Been a little busy with work and stressed out, dealing with a bunch of life stuff. And I probably won't be posting too much for a while, because my mother's been fighting cancer, stage 4 cancer. She, when they found it, she ended up getting the port put in, had 3 rounds of chemo. Third round of chemo put her down for 7 days. She could barely get out of bed. Doctors wanted to do like 2 or 3 more rounds of chemo before surgery. And she told them she can't do that. She can't handle it. And so they scheduled her for surgery. Surgery went well, per the doctors. Surgeon, said they went in, they took out, different stuff that with the cancer. But yeah, they said that it looked like the 3 rounds of chemo really did well at killing and knocking down the cancer. And they were given a pretty good outlook on it going into remission. And then prior to her getting released to go home, she ended up with a infection at the bottom of the incision in her abdomen from the surgery. They had to open it up a little bit, put gauze in there, got her on antibiotics, then gave her, I guess they did IV, then gave her oral antibiotics to send her home with. She was taking everything as she was supposed to, but due to some of the surgery and the stuff they had to remove and what they did for the cancer surgery, she was unable to eat a lot or drink a lot at any given point. So, from what I was told and understand, she started getting weaker, feeling weaker, and figured she'd go to the hospital to get checked about it. They ended up readmitting her. Then, I guess, claimed that she had slight symptoms, so they put her Lancaster General Hospital, put her on the 7th floor, which is the COVID floor. Now you got a patient who just had 3 rounds of major chemo, like high dose chemo, and surgery for cancer. Why would you put them on the COVID floor where all that sickness is? Doesn't make sense to me. But now in turn, I guess they determined that she has, I'm not sure I'm saying it right, but a Petrino infection, which, if it's the same thing, her stage 4 cancer, where it started at it, then it spread into the lining that's on the lining on all the, it's on all your organs and your intestinal tract and your bowel, and on the inside of your, I guess on the whole inside of your abdomen and inside your body is lined with this lining. And that's where the cancer spread to. And it was pretty much everywhere. But now she has an infection, that Petrino infection. So they're trying to treat her for that. It's a bacterial infection, I guess, or something. I don't know, from what I understood, from what I heard, what I was told. And they're treating her for that. No, I visited my mother while she was home, and I know she had said to me that she wasn't sure if she was going to go through with any more chemo. She figured she might just do the oral maintenance cancer treatment, the chemo maintenance pill, and just let it up to God if she's to go into remission. And she felt that being given an opportunity to help other cancer patients or other people, because I guess a lot of red flags were missed. They should have found her cancer months and months earlier before it spread like wildfire. And doctors and stuff had missed the red flags. So she had made mention that, she felt there was a reason why she was, doing so well and gonna recover. And then she started getting weak and went to the hospital. So, like I said, they readmitted her. So now, from what I've been informed, because I guess the doctor had called my brother, because he's on the pay. He's listed as the only visitor, because he's the one that will be taking care of everything when things go certain ways. He's like the esquire, or whatever they call it, of the estate, because he's the oldest son. And then my daughter lives with her grandmother, so the doctor ended up, I guess, calling her, and she texted me to give her a call when I can. Came out from my break at work, called her, and apparently my mother has chosen that she's not going to do any other treatments for the cancer, or if anything else arises, she wants no other treatments other than the antibiotic treatment that they're doing now to try to get this infection under control and get rid of it. That is the only treatment that she is willing to do at this time. When the doctor called my daughter asked questions. She said the doctor was trying to beat around the bush, and she told the doctor straight out, just give it to me straight. And she asked, how much time do we have here? Because apparently, I guess they didn't get all the cancer. The chemo didn't kill it all, and they must have, from what my daughter explained to me, I guess they must have not got it all. And because she did not continue with the chemotherapy, it must be making a rampant comeback after the first 3 chemo treatments. At least that's what my daughter got from talking to the doctor and what she explained to me. And she asked the doctor how long, and I guess she said he was beating around the bush. She said, just give it to me straight, doc. Don't worry about my feelings. Just tell me, give it to me real. And she said the doctor told her a couple weeks to maybe a couple months. I'm not ready to lose my mother, but she is 76 years old. She's been through enough hell in her life. Back surgeries, pain, constant pain. She was getting ready to go for back surgery again because she's been in pain for years now, a couple years. because she's got degenerative disc disease and needed more fusions done in her spine. She's been through hell dealing with pain, and I know what that's like because I deal with it every day because I can't take enough I'm not supposed to take ibuprofen at all, so I can't take what works for me to cover up pain. So I'm constantly in pain myself. I know what she's dealing with. I had the open heart surgery. I mean, my God, that what I dealt with after that and the recovery from that was hell. So being that she's 76 years old, I know she's tired of the pain. I don't blame her. I don't blame her for not wanting to continue with treatment for the cancer because chemo is not fun at all. Chemo and radiation sucks because it destroys your body, destroys your immune system. I mean, I guess her 3 treatments, they gave her stuff so she didn't get sick, like she didn't get sick and throw up. But that 3rd round still knocked her down to where she couldn't even barely get out of bed. So the only thing she didn't get from it was the puking and all the vomiting. But still dealing with the rest. So I don't blame her. I don't blame her for being tired and just wanting to be done with it. She's had a good life. If it's meant to be that she's meant to leave this earth, this realm, I accept that. And she can go and be with Dad. No more pain. Well, let me say, cancer fucking sucks. I'm gonna have to get some shirts made that say fuck cancer because I've known too many people. I've had too many family members and some friends die from it already. And then I guess the other thing was the doctor told my daughter that even if they get the infection cleared up, and my mother will not be able to go home to her house, to her townhome, until she'd regain a whole lot of strength and mobility. Because apparently, I mean, she went from being up and walking around the day after surgery to being home, and I watched her get up and walk around the house, walk around her townhouse apartment. And she looked so good. She looked like she was really, I'm like, she was the mother that I've known my entire life, that when she had surgeries and stuff, she was back up and on her feet and kicking ass in no time. Such a hero to me. It is actually what helped me push myself after my open heart surgery to get up and walk and move and push through the pain of moving and twisting. And she was the reason for that, because I took from what I grew up seeing her go through and how well she did. that helped me. Like I said, I understand. If she's tired, I know she's tired. When I visited with her at her house, I know she made the comment she's tired. Tired of a lot of stuff going on in this world the way it is. Just tired of it. And I feel the same way. I'm tired of a lot of this shit. But I guess she meant that in more than one way, that she's tired. So I guess it probably won't. I don't want to think about it. I want my mother to recover and have plenty more years to. I mean, she just went and took a safety course at a gun shop, shooting guns, and was gonna get one for concealed carry for protection. I hate thinking, but in here, deep down in here, this last couple week or two, just the way it's going, I've seen it too many times. Even when you know what the outcome's probably going to be, as much as you don't want to admit it. It's not good to lie to yourself, because if it ends up happening the way you feel that it's going to hurt regardless. I'm hoping for the best, but because I'm not, like I said, I'm not ready to lose my mother. Her and I didn't always see eye to eye on stuff, but she's my mother. I love her. But I don't want her to be in pain. She's had enough pain throughout her lifetime. She's had enough pain in her lifetime to last 20 lifetimes. And she's pushed through it so strong, making it look like she wasn't in pain when she was, or when she is. But, so that's the update. There probably won't be many more videos until after we see what the outcome of all this is. So, to my subscribers, the 15 that I got, thank you for being there. Thank you for subscribing. I've said it before, I don't know if this channel will ever get to where it can be monetized, if it'll get to that point where it makes enough income that it's worthwhile to do it. Even if it doesn't, there's so much about van life, and my van life is a lot of it's way different than other people's van life, because I'm still working full time for now, for a few years. But eventually I'll get to where my content will be looking like other van lifers. With all the beautiful scenery. But it's still up in the air if this channel's ever gonna take off to where it's gonna make me enough money to at least, to be able to support traveling and just driving around the country. And chances are I'll probably never get to Canada because Canada's all tightened up and locked down, and I think they're like they're right behind Australia. And I know there's van lifers I follow that their gyms are shut down again, so they can't get showers. Where my Anytime Fitnesses here in the U.S. are still open. But who knows? Time will tell. If I don't make any money at YouTube, so be it. Because I'm still doing my van life, and I've still got my goals, and my goals will get reached before I die. Because it's my life, and I'm going to live it my way. I've suffered enough, dealt with enough BS in life, had enough pain, heartache. This whole van life thing is for me. That's why I'm doing it. So, listen, we'll see what happens. But thank you for those of you that are watching, subscribed. Thank you. You're the first step. Yeah. Tell your friends, family, anybody that might be, if you know somebody that's into things like van lifers and all that, traveling and seeing cool places and stuff. If you know anybody that's into that stuff, tell them about my channel. Doesn't cost anything to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Click on the videos. Watch them for a minute. But so fight for love, not hate. Be kind to others. Be kind to yourself. Don't let people walk on you. Do what's right for you. Live your life. Don't hold back. Because a life of what ifs and the regrets that come with the what ifs, it's not worth it. So if you have a dream, strive for it, push for it, work towards it. It's not easy. I gave up a lot of stuff, and I saved, and I went without just so I could get money saved up to buy this van and do my van build. And even now that I'm living in the van, spending more on gas than I thought I would originally, eating out. Which just means I have to work towards, I have to still make sacrifices so that I can save up and get to where I can retire early and go travel and enjoy my last years. So, if you truly want something, you have to sacrifice for it. Give up things for now. But in the end, it's worth it. So, love y'all. Catch you later.